Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. What's popping, guys? Welcome to ZeerTalks. Big up to those who did raid from my channel, or not my channel, my other stream to this one. And yeah, we're here, man. We're here. But big up, bear with me. I'm doing the posting on YouTube. But yeah, man, listen. We're out here to talk about a couple of news, and one actually just got out recently, and Ansar told me about it during the Hilal stream. And I'm not gonna lie, I'm not moved. But then again, guys, am I supposed to be fucking shocked? No. I've told, man, that we move like cheapskates, don't I? I've been telling, man. I've been telling, man. Reap what you sow, innit? So, yeah, man. But, guys, listen, we know, you guys know what to do. No, we know. You guys know what to do. Subscribe, press the alarm for future content notifications, like, comment your way, go check social, and inshallah you're well wherever you may be. I don't know if I agree with this. However, we will talk about that one. So stay tuned for that one. But what do you guys want to talk about? Do you want to talk about the more recent news, or do you want to talk about the center back thing that Mina has brought up into the chat? Do you want to talk about the 10 situation, the left wing situation? Which one do you want to talk about? You let me know and we'll start with it. While I do this post, you guys let me know in the chat quickly. Left wing, center back. And, oh yeah, by the way, Lodi, I will center back. Okay, so we're getting more center backs. Okay, so he wants to talk about and he wants to Answer wants center back. Okay, no problem. I am going to go with majority here, and the majority pick says Barcelona news. Let's go. We'll read this. Abshir. Okay. Was it this one? No, it wasn't this one. Where was it? There was news on Barca. Where is it? Let me get out of this. Fucking hell. Where is it? I saw it somewhere today. Oh, shit. Oh, shit. There's more than one piece of news. Okay, حصلتها. ممتاز. Found it. Yalla. Okay. Bismillah ar-Rahman ar-Rahim. Let's go, guys. Let's read this. Center back first. Looks like that's a massive talking point today. We'll read this. أبشر. على عيون على الراس. Okay. Let's go. Barcelona are eyeing Dayot Upamecano and Kim Min-jae and have inquired about both defenders. Barca sporting director Deco appreciates both players' strengths in defending high up the pitch and building up the play. I mean, I get what he's trying to say, but I think in defending high line, there's more he should be concerned about. But we move. No problem. So where was I? Okay, since Hansi Flick used a similar approach, but nothing is concrete as of now. Barca would only pursue Upamecano or Kim if Ronald Araujo leaves the club. Furthermore, they would first have to sell players to register new ones. Barcelona were already interested in Upamecano before his move to Leipzig. So far, Bayern have not reached an agreement with the Frenchman over a new contract. That is actually true, unfortunately. Financially, the two sides are still far apart. The fact that Upa has not yet extended his contract has been noted by other top clubs. There's no shortage of interested parties. Okay, that's from Philip Kessler. So this is what I think of the whole situation. Guys, I am not the biggest fan of Upa. You guys know me. I am not the biggest fan. I think he has balls of moments in him. But I could say the name about Araujo at FC Barcelona, and they're getting rid of him, and they want Upamecano as his replacement if that is the case. Or Kim Min-jae. I call him Kim Min-jackass because he likes to overcommit like a fucking donkey. He does. Let's not lie to ourselves. He does. But one thing I will tell you guys, despite me saying all of this, we can't afford to let any of these center backs go this summer. Unless if we were to get center backs in of a similar quality or better. Are we going to realistically do that? Yes or no? More likely not. So why the hell are we entertaining the idea? I hope we don't entertain this idea. Now, I'm very sure with Upamecano, we're not going to entertain it. I think what's going to happen is I think the Bayern board are more likely to entertain the Kim Min-jae idea. Which, by the way, if he goes to FC Barcelona, I think he's back to square one. And I mean, he's back to square one. It's going to be a similar issue with him at Barcelona as it has been at Bayern München. It really will. Because both clubs like playing the high line. Meaning, Kim Min-jae will get caught out in transition a lot of the time. Again. And Barcelona, when they concede their goals, what happens? Or what's the reason, I should ask? Because, again, transition and players overcommit defensively. I think if Kim Min-jae was to join them, same problem. Upamecano would be a bit more sound. I can see that. But then again, he has balls of moment in him. So maybe, again, it'll be interesting to see if Flick can get a 2 out of him. But then again, his system won't really be as helpful. And I can say the same with Vincent Kompany too. I'm not going to act like it's not. I mean, don't get it twisted. Vincent Kompany has actually somewhat, this so far, gotten the best out of him. But then again, for how long? Now, with Upamecano, let's be honest, there has been links not just to Barcelona, but to PSG. I actually think if we don't extend his contract, which for me is not the end of the world, he will join. I actually think he will be more intrigued with the PSG project. Because remember, Marquinhos very soon will be leaving that club. And when he does leave that club, Upamecano is who they're going to be targeting. And let's be honest, I know Barcelona have Araujo that they're trying to get rid of and they're trying to fill in center back. But if I'm not mistaken, they're looking like they're going to keep Christensen. And they're looking like they have Kubarsi and Inigo Martinez there. So for them, it's not as big of an issue dealing with center back right now as much as dealing with full backs or left winger. Whereas Paris Saint-Germain, for them, they need a striker and a center back. So who is more likely to get Upamecano if we fail to keep him at the club? It's more likely to be PSG. So I'm not really too worried about Barcelona right now. Neither am I worried about PSG this current summer. I think this current summer, Upamecano will stay. It's a matter of if we can get him extended, if we can get his deal to be extended during the season, like how we did with Davies and with Joshua Kimmich and with Musiala. If we can get that done, he's staying. If we can't get that done, then PSG will probably get him on a free. That's what I'm predicting. I honestly think if we can't get Upamecano deal over the line to be extended, he's going to join them. And who knows, maybe he'll perform better over there because of what Enrique is doing. Maybe Enrique will coach him better than how company's coaching him. I don't know. But I personally, for me, I could see Kim joining Barcelona more than I can see Upa joining this summer. Put it that way. I can see Barcelona go for Kim Min-jae more than I see. Because Upamecano, I think more than likely, he will want to stay at Bayern. Kim Min-jae, on the other hand, remember, Bayern said they're willing to listen to offers for Kim Min-jae. And if they listen to offers for Kim Min-jae, then what would happen is maybe he goes and then maybe we go get another centre-back. Is that going to be Esteve from Burnley? I believe what clubs are linked with him? I think, was it Crystal Palace, I think? And Tottenham Hotspur. I think they are currently being linked with, and Everton. I think they're being linked with him. And if we get rid of Kim, maybe then we go for Esteve. Because company rates that defender very highly. And I don't know much about him, but I've heard good things about him. So let's see what's up with that defender. Maybe he'll turn up to be one of the better defenders over time. Who knows? So yeah, it's just one of them ones for me. What did Mena say here? We lost De Ligt and Dyer already. If we lose Upa and Kim, who is left? Exactly. That's the problem. I actually think we need to sign a centre-back regardless, because if you look at our centre-back options right now, Upa, Kim, Jonathan Tawi just got in. And then you have Stanisic and Ito. I'm sorry, Stanisic should not be relied upon to become a fucking centre-back. He should be relied upon to become a full-back. So I think we do need to be getting another centre-back regardless. I do not know why they don't want to go for a centre-back right now till Kim gets sold or something. Oh, wait, I forgot. Sorry. They care about, saving up their pockets. This club, man, cheapskates. But you know what? I know where we're moving on to, speaking of cheapskates. Speaking of cheapskates. I was actually in a good mood. That's why I had the smiley thumbnail and all. I really did. I really did. But I don't get this, man. This club, man. Oh my God. Let me show you this piece of news. Oh. This is just now came out. Literally minutes ago. Bayern submitted an official offer to Stuttgart for Nick Woltemade yesterday evening. The bid was 40 million euros fixed plus 5 million, so 45 million full package. It was rejected by Stuttgart this morning. VFB CEO Verle is still refusing a personal meeting with Bayern. First of all, the fact that he's refusing a meeting is a scummy move in itself. What a prick. But that's not the more important thing I want to talk about. 40 fucking million plus 5 add-ons. Are you mandem, bro? Are you mandem that fucking entitled? Are you man this entitled? Oh my! Now Erbil and Honeß and all of you, man. No. You're holding the L, bro. Hold it.
Oh, brother, this guy stinks!
For how long are we gonna do this? Wallahi, ya jama'a, عندي سؤال. For how long are we gonna do this? How long are we gonna start moving cheap? Just offer the damn money. Offer, Habibi. If you're gonna move cheap, at least offer 60. Offer 60 and test the waters. But offering 40 fucking million. Are you okay in the head? We just sold Matisse Tell for around a similar amount. And you, man, are telling me 40 M's offered for Woltemade. Are you okay? 40 mil. Yeah, Habibi. Tara, we're not brokies. Habibi, we're one of the richest clubs in the fucking world. Act like it. Act like it. Offer the money if you have to. Habibi, if you have to offer an arm and a fucking leg, do it. What the fuck? Don't fucking piss me off. 40 mil. Habibi, I feel fucking insulted, let alone Stuttgart. Habibi, if you want the fucking player, go get him over the fucking line. Don't do this stupid shit and what you're gonna say, oh, I want this guy, I'm gonna do whatever it takes to get him, all this kharawit. Oh, 40 mil. Oh, yeah. Congratulations. Yeah, that fucking worked. You know what Stuttgart's gonna be like? You know what?
I'm here to tell you right now, we don't care.
Let me tell you.
Why? They'll be like, yeah, well, we don't care. We don't care if you don't like 40 mil. Am I a dickhead to you? Bro, I finished second place above you in the Bundesliga like 2 seasons ago. Yeah? I literally have your supervisory board leader, as nephew, as my manager cooking. And you want me to sell for 40 M's? The guy scored 12 goals in half a Bundesliga season. Oh, no, but it's okay, guys. 40 million. Good luck. 40 million. Come on, man. Stop acting like brokies, bro. At this rate, I have to act like Andrew Tate for these people to understand how shit the situation is when you offer 40 fucking M's for who we are. You can't be getting all the revenues you get in the world and then move this cheap. So, yeah, man, it's just pathetic. Bro, I feel insulted. I'm like, I want Bayern München. I'm telling the club I don't want to go to preseason and all that shit and all that crap. 40 million. Yeah, maybe if you don't want me this much, khalas, I'll stay with Stuttgart and I'll go apologize to them. Fuck you. Wallahi. What is this kharabit? It's stupid, bro. It's actually stupid. I don't even want to throw the middle finger or anything, but it's just, come on, man. Wake the fuck up and smell the coffee. Sorry, Zia, I have to go back to work. At least I do my job better than the board. Anyway, smash a like and subscribe. You know what? Big up to
This
you, bro.
motherfucker don't miss.
No, he's fucking good.
That motherfucker don't miss, man.
Big up to you, bro. Yeah, you do your job better than these fucking frauds. Swear down, bro. Nah, man, seriously. What the fuck am I seeing? I'm focused. Yeah, don't be moving like Max Erbel and Honeß. So, oh my God, bro. I was actually having a good day. I even had the happy thing and all on my thumbnail for once. And then they pissed me off with that offer. Go to the board meeting, yeah, with Honeß and the man Erbel, you fucking fraud, and actually try to convince him that we have to pay more money. Otherwise, you're part of the fucking problem as well. You're already part of the fucking problem, Griffin. I swear down. So, fix up. Fix up. Bro, we already have enough issues with other positions, with left winger and all. We don't need another one with this shit. So we got rejected by fucking Verts because of this bullshit. Fix up. No, seriously, fix up, man. It's fucking stupid. Like, it's just jarring. Absolutely fucking jarring, man. Absolutely fucking jarring. Pathetic. Absolutely pathetic. By the way, I forgot to read this news quickly on the company thing. Let me read this quick and I'll give my quick sense and then we'll move on. Vincent Company is planning firmly with Upamecano as a regular starter next season. The Belgian coach holds Kim in high regard, even though the club's bosses informed the South Korean in May that he was free to leave. At the time, they had expected Dyer to stay. After months of Achilles tendon problems, Kim is fit again. Yeah, so basically what I was saying is what they're saying here. So fair enough. Fair. Okay, fair enough. Yeah, I'm not too shocked. I'm not too shocked with this one. Anyway, where is this news about the Stuttgart thing? I want to read the Stuttgart news. It's fucking stupid, man. Oh my God. Okay, so let's read this one. So this is the sporting director, Fabian Volgemuth. I hope I said that right. This is what he said before this whole bid came in. So he said, Nick is an important factor in our team. We value him both as a player and as a person. And last summer we agreed on a very long-term partnership. It's perfectly understandable that the player considers extraordinary offers from other clubs, like he meant Bayern, and that's exactly what it is when a club like FC Bayern inquires. We don't want to let him go, and we are planning with him for the coming season. From Kicker. Kicker is not really the more reliable, but like he said it there, so it is what it is. I talked about it, so you may as well scroll back, bro. But yeah, man, listen, it is what it is, man. They're gonna play ballsy. They're moving scummy, but then again, they're just trying to be cutthroat. But here's my thing, though: you can't be cutthroat for this long if he wants to go to Bayern München. Like, just let the man go, bro. It's not good for you. It's not good for him. Like, it's not good for your team. Like, just part ways, man. Seriously, don't be that entitled as well. You get me? Like, at this rate, if he wants us, he wants us. Anyway, let's read this. Sebastian Honeß, their manager, and that's him, by the way. This is him right here. Anyway, on Nick Woltemade. I assume that he will be with us next year. He's on vacation now and will be joining us for the training camp. It's clear that he's a key player for us, a person and as a player. That's why I'm planning with him. He'll play an important role for us. Anyway, yeah, listen. I'm not shocked that he would be saying this because, again, he's just doing his job as a manager. He's just planning with him in case he stays. But it's more on the director because the director plays a role in the transfer stuff in it. And it looks like they're going to try to play ballsy in the whole thing until we pay up the fucking money. So I want to let y'all know something. I understand that Woltemade may not start a lot of the games. Actually, maybe he will, because Harry Kane can play in the 10. Maybe they can play off one another. Woltemade, Harry Kane, right? So, realistically speak, because Kane drops deep. So, realistically, if we're being honest, guys, he would technically start for us. Not just the coming season, but in the future. Why not just pay 75 million? Over 60 million, test the waters. If they're not happy, pay 75 million. Fuck it. Pay 75 million, grow a pair of balls, and hope for the best that it works out. Because let's be honest, we're going to probably pay him like, what, 10 million euros in wages a year? How many is that per week? Let's do this per week. How much is that per week? How much is that per big up mob boss? I hope you're good, bro. But wait, 10, 1, 2, wait, no, fuck, what did I just do there? Calculator. We're going to do this right now. Go back to calculator. Basic. Okay. 1, 2, wait. 10, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. Okay. Divide by 52 weeks. 192,370 a week. You're telling me that is bad for Woltemade in wages? For someone young that's going to eventually take Harry Kane's spot when he leaves, if he was to join. And he can play as of right now in the 10 maybe, or like as a striker, and Kane can move up back to the 10 so that way we don't have to complain about him dropping deep, and then they can play off one another. Like, do the board not see how much we can benefit out of this deal? Like, again, I have to say, I've said it before and I'll say it again. When we pay the money for these players and they end up performing, we reap the fucking rewards. Not just winning trophies, but generating fucking revenue. So why not grow a pair of balls and take the fucking risk on deals like this? Bro, the reason why we didn't get Florian Wirtz over the line, despite this board chatting bare fucking shit, is because Guess what? We wanted to dilly-fucking-dally because of the valuation bullshit, and we ended up paying the price. Do we want to do this again? Do we want to do this again? No, we don't. So wake the fuck up and pay the fucking money. I don't get this club, bro. 40 fucking million. That's a slap to the face to me, let alone Stuttgart. Oh my God, bro. I'm boiling over this shit, man. I was in a good mood. These fucking idiots. That's fucking usual, man. That's fucking usual moving. No wonder Lothar Matthäus called his ass out, Honeß. I swear down. Nah, man, this guy needs to fucking walk. Allah al-Azim, just go fucking walk, bro. Thank you for everything you've done. Fuck off. You're pissing me off, bro. 40 mil. Oh my God. Mom, after this shit, now I really want to read news on the fuck. You know what? Well, I was going to talk about Xavi, Simmons, and fucking Díaz, which we will. Now I want to talk about this bubble statement that he had. Now I want to know what this statement's about because I'm pissed. I'm pissed, bro. No. We're reading this now. No, we're reading this now. I just seen it. Let's read it. Yeah, let's see Bubble. Now, before I read this, who's Bubble? Who's this guy? Bubble Bayern. I actually don't know who he is. Yeah, Marcus Bubble. Oh, he's a former player. Oh, I believe he used to play for Bayern, actually. Let's search his history. Marcus Bubble. Let's search his history quickly. Oh, so he played for Bayern in 1991 to 1992. Okay, and he played from 1994 to 2000. 12 appearances first season, the other season 170 appearance, which is not the best. So it's not really as much respected, for being honest. But let's hear what he said. So let's read what he said. FC Bayern's strength used to be handling things quietly. Reading this alone.
Facts.
Next. To me, Max Erbel is the poor sod because, or does it mean sporting director? Because every story comes out.
Facts.
There isn't a single story where they try to get a player and it doesn't come out. Which, don't get it twisted, I don't mind. But then again, when it's not executed.
Facts.
Yeah, the amount of times I'm saying facts is already pissing me off. No one can tell me that it's always the agents who spill the beans. So, internally, things are being leaked. True, somewhat true. And Max Erbel is the poor sod because he then has to moderate everything and above all constantly justify why things aren't working out. No, but remember, guys, we don't have coaching badges. We don't have director badges, so we have no right to speak. We have no right to speak. No right to speak.
Brother, what's that? What's that, brother?
Astaghfirullah, what that statement in itself is haram. Crazy work. Crazy work. Genuinely, bro. Like, have some shame and decorum. Have some fucking shame and decorum, bro. No, but let's hear what he said about Uli Honeß. Oh, this is an interesting one. Oh, let's see this one, guys. Let's see this one. Oh, this one must be amazing, guys. Oh, let's read this. تعالوا تفضلوا. Former Bayern defender Marcus Babel criticized Uli Honeß. Hey. Good. I want more of it, please. I don't understand Uli Honeß anymore. I haven't for a long time. He played a huge part in Bayern being where they are today. 100% true. I've said this many times. And that's why I thank him for everything he's done. And no one can take that away from him. Oh, 100% no one can take that away from him. I'm not. Facts. But now, in my opinion, he has to decide. either he gets fully involved again and carries on like before, thinking that's still in fashion, although times have changed, or he steps away completely.
This motherfucker don't miss.
No, he's fucking good.
That motherfucker don't miss, man.
Cook, brother, Cook. I wasn't familiar with your game, brother. Cook. Absolutely brilliant, man. And by the way, facts, bro. From the river to the sea, man. From the river to the sea, my G. Big up to you, Harvey. Yeah? Now, back to this conversation. I see his vision too, bro. I see the guy's vision. Trust, bro. Hey, listen, we get it, bro. These man, bro, Honeß don't get it no more, bro. He don't get it, bro. Lothar Matthäus called him out. It's crazy, bro. Crazy work. Yeah, but let's continue. But this, I'm bored now. I'm going to pull one out. That won't work in the long run. That's why I don't see it as a coincidence that they always come up short in sporting terms when it comes to crunch time and when details are crucial. At some point, it's no longer coincidence. My friend, Bubble, I appreciate you, bro. I appreciate it. Maybe you need to be, the supervisory board management leader, bro. Maybe you need to take the role. Maybe you or Lothar Matthäus needs to take the reins of this club. Who knows? Maybe then we'll actually be successful and we'll grow a pair of balls. Because you know what they both have in common? They both have in common in understanding that time has changed in football. And when time has changed in football, again, focus, guys. Focus. We don't want to be moving like Leroy Sané. When time has changed, it comes with putting your money where your fucking mouth is. And that was putting the money in for a player that you want rather than half-assing it. That's exactly what it means. So why don't you do that, bro? Hey, listen, Bubble. Fairs, bro. Hey, fairs, brother. Fairs, bro. Marcus Bubble. Lothar Matthäus. You've earned my respect, bro. Yeah, and Oli Honeß, in all due respect.
You're finished. Wallahi, you're finished.
Just walk, bro. I'm sorry, my G. Just walk. Your time's up. Yeah? Other people's time is now. Word to John Cena, bro. Word to one of the greatest. You know what I'm saying, bro? You see, Uli Honeß, your last time is now. Yeah, word to John, bro. Your last time is now. You need to take the message very seriously. Yeah, and to be honest, that means you need to walk, brother. Walk, save yourself from the sanity, and don't hurt your legacy, please. You're already hurting your legacy enough. Yeah, man. No, bun the farewell tour. Just walk from now. Walk. Get the fuck out of here, bro. Thank you for everything you've done, but now it's time to walk, bro. Every decision made at this club is because of this fucking guy anyway. He approves every single decision made at the club. Everything he approves it. So, yeah, man. This guy, I'm sorry. Goodbye, man. Goodbye. You're not cut out for this job anyway. Your services are no longer required. It just is how it is. The fact that you have the gall to be not even spending half the amount that you're supposed to spend to get certain players in. If we can't get this over the... No wonder we're not going after Rodrigo, you know. Because of wages, the price. Realistically, for the stature of club that we are, we should be going after him. We. Us. But we're not. We're not because, unfortunately, and it's the hard truth, this board care more about protecting their pockets they care about not being in a financial situation similar to Barcelona than actually winning. That's the truth. They looked at what's going on with Barcelona and they're like, nah, we don't want to be like them. Not just that. They looked at when we sacked Julian Nagelsmann and they thought, nah, we can't be taking no more risks anymore. This is the problem with this club. This club have lost a pair of balls. That's exactly what they lost. They lost a pair of balls, cojones, to do whatever it takes to win. And wallahi haram, it's a shame. Wallahi, it's a fucking shame. Because the way this club was run, we used to be run with such viciousness, intent, aggression. We'd get the player in just like that. Well, by the way, he was right about like things used to be quiet. We'd used to get the player in like that. Can't even snap. Don't even know why. Yeah, I'm moving like Honeß right now. But we used to get it easy. Now, out of nowhere, like an RKO. Now, news are being floating everywhere. German media floating everywhere about a certain German player or a certain player from outside of Germany or in Germany, whatever, and we're trying to go get him, a big player. And we can't get over the line and we lose out to other teams. We're losing our aura. Why? Because we move like a bunch of
Cheapskate motherfuckers.
Tell me when I'm telling lies. You can't. You can't. You can't tell me I'm telling lies because that's what they do. All they do is they move cheap and they chat bare shit. And then I'm supposed to fucking believe that we're going to get a player over the line. No. No wonder we haven't gotten really anybody over the line other than Tom Bischoff and Jonathan Todd. You want to know why? Because we got them in on a free. This is the thing you guys need to understand. We got him in on a free. Now, let's say if it was money on the... Bro, this same player we got in on a free, or we paid a bit of money for Club World Cup, Jonathan Tah and Bischoff, right? Jonathan Tah specifically. We were supposed to get him last summer for 25 fucking million. At max 30 million. Which in today's market means fucking nothing. Of Bayer Leverkusen. And they weren't really going to sell him to us like that. All we had to do, pay 25, 30 million. And he was ours. And Jonathan Tah wanted it. He was bending himself backwards for us at one stage. And what happened? We said, nah, we're not paying it. Max Erb was specifically, nah, we're not paying it. Especially after saying, nah. And now look. This is the problem. Bro, if they only care about Bundesliga, standards are fallen. Standards are fallen. Honeß needs to fucking walk. Again, I reiterate this. For the sake of his own, for the sake of this club, for the sake of the fan base, every single thing Bayern München related, he needs to walk and watch from his comfort of his home. That's what he needs to do. Let the people that's younger than him, that understand how the world works, that understand how the footballing world works, run the club. Please, for the love of God, that's all I ask. Because he is not cut for this no more. He's thinking we're living back in 1976. When was it that he take over? 1978. He thinks we're living back then. He thinks we're living by 80s, 90s, and 2000s and all 2010s. Brother, this ain't that. Ain't none of these. It's 2020s. Yeah, do you know what happened beforehand? Guess what? A specific deal, actually a couple of specific deals happened. The Bale deal to Madrid, and this one to me, I think is where the market really exploded. The Neymar to PSG deal and the Mbappe deal as well from Monaco, right? Those deals, wee, حبيبي يرتفع الماركت, الانتقالات ارتفع. You know what I just said? The market has inflated, decreased, حبيبي. You see this? All of this. And this board doesn't realize it. And because the board doesn't realize it, we're falling and everybody else increase. They're going to overtake us. Why do you think? Again, focus. Hey. Do you want to be like Leroy Zahn? Hey. Do you want this fucking club to end up being like Serie A clubs or Man United? Fuck no. None of us want this. So how about, instead of moving like Arsenal fucking football club right now, because that's what we're doing, we're moving like them at the moment, being cheap as fuck even though we have all the money in the world. How about we actually go spend the money for certain players? I don't give a fuck if they're going to start, if they're not going to start. I don't give a fuck. If they're going to eventually play a key role in our team, spend the money. Meaning, if you have to pay the money for Woltemade, spend the money. You have to spend the money for a top left winger, spend the money, which is a Rodrigo. I don't give a fuck. Go spend the money. None of the bullshit of, oh, we can't spend the money because we're trying to manage our funds and all that. Yeah, Habibi, you're under 50 plus one fucking rule. Uqsam billah al-azim. The fact that Bayern München... Bro, do you know how much shares is on this fucking club? From the fans alone. Because of the fan memberships. 75 fucking percent. Insel Mawdu' 51. 75 fucking percent. And the rest is like Audi, Adidas, etc. 8% each. Come on, man. Like, what are we doing here? That, sales from the Allianz Arena, merch sales. Bro, we generated the second highest revenue in 2025 behind Real fucking Madrid. Apparently. And we have the gall to act like we're a bunch of brokies. Salah al Nabi, man. No. For those, no, I know they're not Muslims, so I don't want to go to that extent. But for those that are Muslims and back this, Salah al Nabi. Yeah, seriously, this is hamyara. This is what I call hamyara. This is not what I call moving like a big club.
Album. Go fuck yourself! My favorite album is Where Is My Signings? Where is the players? That's my favorite album.
Me right now. Oh, but sorry, we can't get players because we can't spend the money. Fucking do one, man. Seriously, this club is gonna be the fucking death of me at this rate. Bro, I actually had a happy face on the fucking thumbnail. Wish I didn't even have that, bro. I wish I kept the angry face. I couldn't be fucking... Yeah, Paul Harbour. This is what I mean, man. It's fucking pathetic. But Bundesliga, by the way, like the fact that it's Bundesliga, that the league that we're playing in, you know how the Bundesliga be moving. They make hella money as well. DFL make a shit ton of money and distribute it to clubs pretty decently well. Like, come on, bro. Come on, man. Stop being fucking pathetic. Stop being fucking pathetic. Oh, just give me a fucking break. Give me a fucking break, man. Anyway. Huh. This deal that I'm about to talk about next, we offered 52 million euro. And we're going to get him. Okay then, bro. Oh my God. Okay then, bro. Hey, the way we're moving, I can't lie. You're not wrong. 40 fucking million for volley. Pathetic, bro. Bro, as much as I want to agree with you, do you not see what we just fucking did? Let's just, come on, man. Luis Díaz has made it clear that he is open to leaving Liverpool if a really exciting offer arrives. As if we're going to offer anything exciting. Not like I think we should get him, but they want 80 million. Does it look like we're going to offer 80 million? Yeah, sure. Yeah, sure we are. Yeah. Next joke. Liverpool are aware, but have blocked everything so far. Max Erpel held new talks with Díaz's management in recent days. Bayern remain keen and still try. Yeah, Habibi. It can come from Plattenberg. It can come from anybody. It can come from my parents. I don't care. Yeah, Habibi. We ain't got the balls to even fucking execute, let alone fucking be inquiring and linking ourselves to anybody. Come on, man. Give me a fucking break with this shit. As much as, okay, yes, he probably did inquire, but it's about executing as well. Let's not be fucking stupid. These guys ain't executing shit, bro. Fucking idiots. Absolute fucking idiots. I was actually in a good mood. I was going to talk about it in a calm manner. Nah. 40 fucking million for Woltemade. That pissed me the fuck off, bro. Now that fucking boiled me because it's like it proves everything I was talking to you guys about. Everything. Everything. Yeah, 52 million. Was it pounds or euros? It was euros, wasn't it? Because it was like 40-something million pounds. See what I mean, bro? Like, stupid, man. But let's read more news, guys. This is from Ben Jacobs. Liverpool have refused to engage with Bayern over Luis Díaz. No formal bid received and zero encouragement from Liverpool other than outlining their not for sale stand. By the way, I don't think that's true because news has come out that we offered 52 million. So that's not true. Liverpool have no plans to allow Bayern to present or discuss any bid. Well, I mean, here's what it is. Answer, send it to me WhatsApp so I can actually click on that link. Send it to me WhatsApp, bro. Or actually, let me see if I can click on it. Oh, no, never mind. I can click on it. Oh, never mind. No, never mind. I clicked on it. I've clicked on it, bro. No, never mind. I clicked on it through YouTube. Don't worry, bro. I clicked on it. Let's read this one that Answer has just sent me. Fucking jarring, bro. Fucking jarring. This club, man, it's fucking pathetic. Okay, so one football, I believe. Okay. If Bayern München were in competition for Nico Williams, there was always a sense that Barcelona had an advantage in terms of the player's wishes. Luis Díaz, the alternative option for both sides, is also said to be prioritizing a move to Barcelona, but the battle is much more of an open competition. And the German side have done more than Barcelona so far. Okay, that's, kind of true, yes. And if you're talking about making an offer, but even then, the offer is so fucking low, so it doesn't matter. The Catalan Giants have given in conversations with Díaz's camp for some time and had approached Liverpool over a move. But the Reds had turned down the approach, telling them that Díaz is not for sale. Liverpool seemingly want at least 80 to 85 million for Díaz. Are we going to pay that money? No. Am I a dickhead? Anyway. Bayern have more spending power than Barcelona, though. We have more spending power. Are we going to take advantage? No. Tell me when John Wick is saying lies. I'll wait. You let me know when he's saying lies. Again, back to playing the Snoopy Dog.
This motherfucker don't miss.
No, he's fucking good.
That motherfucker don't miss, man.
You're not lying, brother. You're not lying. Big up to you. Back to this. Anyway, even if both sides are keen to negotiate with Liverpool down a price of around 60 million, as revealed by Daily Briefing, Bayern have now submitted 52 million euro. Okay, so it's euro, yes, for offer for Díaz. The Colombian has already given Bayern the green light that they agree a deal with Liverpool. Then he is happy to make them. The thing is, he hasn't given the green light yet, I think, because it was debunked. It was literally debunked, I think, by Fabrizio himself, funny enough. Liverpool's negotiating position. This seems much more likely to be a starting point of negotiations rather than a bid that has been accepted. Given the roughly 30 million difference between the two, Liverpool must also consider that Díaz has 2 years left on his deal, though, and has shown no sign of signing any of the deals they have offered. At the age of 28, if Liverpool cannot extend his contract, there will be pressure to sell Díaz. Is there more to read? And then Barcelona. I'm not reading all this shit, in all due respect, but I get the idea in the Bayern perspective. It just comes down to the fact of are we gonna spend the money? Are we gonna spend? We have money, but we don't want to spend. We have the money, but we don't want to spend. Yeah, Habibi, our board's probably gonna sell an arm and a leg. That's not or pay an arm and a leg. That's not the biggest concern. And I don't care, to be honest, the wage thing I'm more worried about than paying the transfer fee. But pay the money for whoever you want to get. Choose a player, go get them. Now, am I a fan of Díaz? I've said it before. No. I'm not the biggest. Actually, no. I am a fan of Díaz in terms of on the ball. But I'm not the biggest fan of him in terms of like effectiveness, in terms of what we're looking for, which is goal scoring. I don't think he is the type of guy that will score his way out of saving Bayern in certain games. That's the only problem I have. But I know he would be able to break down low blocks and all that stuff with his technique and all this stuff. But bro, I don't know, man. What's he saying? Paid for Rodrigo, but the subpar Lookman's available. If we bid 52, they'd be open to negotiate to this stuff. Bro, why don't we do something similar with Lookman? If you want to be cheap, go for Lookman. The wallahi answer, you're not lying. Why don't we do that? I don't understand this shit. I will talk about Xavi Simons, by the way. I still haven't talked about him. Notice he's in the tunnel. I haven't talked about because it's Woltemade news that's dominated the whole stream. The recent one. Bro, this club moves fraudulent, man. I swear to God. It's going to be the fucking death of me at this fucking rate. Anyway. Any fucking way. Anywho. Let's move on. Actually, is there any other piece of news I need to read? Actually, let's read this last piece of news, which is from Fabrizio Romano, and then I'll give my quick thoughts and we'll move on. It's about Luis Díaz. Liverpool insists that they're not in active or advanced talks with Bayern for Luis Díaz. There you go. Now, it's going to be up to the player to decide what he wants to do and communicate it to Liverpool. Díaz is a top target for Barcelona, for Bayern, who are looking for a winger. He's a player they like. Next week, we'll probably understand more on this situation. I wouldn't be shocked if he wants to go to Barcelona, but then again, and I said this to Honeß on the heavyweight show, I wouldn't be shocked if we somehow get him because, or even if he stays at Liverpool, by the way, because Liverpool are lacking a forward ever since, again, God rest their souls, Jota and Andre Silva passed. So, yeah, it's one of them ones in which we have to be very aware of the situation here. Very aware. In which, like, yeah, we can get Luis Díaz, but we will have to pay the money. My fear is, just like this Woltemade thing, we're not paying the money that's required. So where do we go from here? Honestly, if it was me and I'm running the boardroom, I'm paying 10 more million, 20 more million on top of the 80 for Rodrigo. And then pay him the wages because you know he will deliver. You just know, guarantee he will deliver. I would be shocked if he doesn't deliver. Well, keep your facts. He's close to joining Getafe. We were better off keeping him as backup for, what's his name? Ulisse. You know? Bro, I would take Martinelli as well. If it's a cheaper option and he's going to play off Harry Kane and all this, I would take him at this rate. If it's a last resort, I'll take him. I don't care, bro, because I know that there's something in this Martinelli in this Bayern system. Again, keep in mind, I said in the system. So, no, it's Getafe. Actually, let me go check because there was recent news about this. Let me check. I think he would suit us very well, by the way. Forget, but I think he would suit Bayern very well. Like, even in Europe, I think he would do well. Believe it or not. Like, I think he can shock a lot of people. But let me quickly see. There was news on Zaragoza somewhere. What was it? Oh, yeah, it is Olympia. You are correct, yes. It is said that Olympiacos is offered 2 million a season, long loan, and 7 million for option with obligation to buy Bayern want more. Okay. I thought I was going to go Getafe because there was news on Getafe a few days ago. Interesting. Bro, Stams has been in the bin when they've been offering low money for top players. Welcome to the welcome. You seem to be very early, Hannah. Good morning, bro. Rodrigo is better option. Oh, 100%, Mr. ZNYDRO. Oh, I'm sorry for mispronouncing your thingy, bro. Your name. But yeah, 100% facts, man. 100% facts. I would personally go for Rodrigo or Lookman. 100%. I wouldn't mind if we got these players. I would not mind. Personally, I would not mind. I'd be somewhat satisfied. Like, I'm like, you know what? Alhamdulillah, we got something. You know? But I agree. It's more likely not. Anyway. Let's move on to Xavi Simons. Last piece of news. Even though we were looking at Eze, and I think we might still be looking at him. But hey, again, if we're not paying money for Woltemade, imagine Eze and Simons. Oh my God. Oh my God. These men need to get their priorities straight. I'll be real. They need to get their priorities checked and priorities straight. But let's read this news. The Athletics report that Bayern have renewed their interest in Xavi Simons, collaborates information from TZ München. Max Erbel has made initial contact with the Dutchman. Still no negotiation between both clubs. Simons wants to leave Leipzig this summer. Okay. So here's the thing. The fact that Simons wants to leave the club, it's a similar situation to Woltemade. Could actually benefit us. But the problem is that's not enough because you also have to execute and getting the deal done over the line. The only way you fucking do that is doing what it takes to get, first of all, the best deal possible. And if you can't, meet in the middle ground and pay the deal. Are they going to do that? No, because they're stubborn as fuck. So where do we go from here? By the way, I don't think we should spend 80 million either. I agree with you. But let's just talk in general here. Let's say hypothetically, are we going to get Xavi Simons? Can we get Xavi Simons? Sure. If we spend the money. Are we going to spend the money? No, we're not. So where do we go from? At this rate, just go, if you really want to be cheap, do what Lothar Matthäus said. Scout better. Or, you see the youngsters that you have in your academy, actually use them. Or, here's another one. Why don't you look for talent in your own league that's under the radar? Again, that comes down to scouting. If you want to be moving this cheap, yallah, I gave you a solution. That's not how it works, ya Jama'at al-Khair. That's not how it works in today's football. In today's football, to keep up with the best of the fucking best, you have to be signing players. To sign players, yes, they may not be the value that you want it to be. But at the same fucking time, you have to spend the money. Why? Because when you don't spend the money, what happens is everybody else, they're going to be competing for trophies. Yes, we are going to win the Bundesliga majority of the time. I understand. But let's be honest. The Bundesliga, they're bending backwards, not just for us, but they're bending backwards for top sides in Europe. Yeah, Man City, Liverpool, PSG, well, etc. Look at Pacho. He just joined PSG last summer. Look, now he's a Champions League winner, future Club World Cup winner, all this stuff, League and all them. Look, that's one right there. Omar Marmoush, soon to win a Premier League. soon to win a Champions League in the future. Florian Wirtz just joined Liverpool because we couldn't get the job over the line. Couldn't get the deal over the line. Gravenberch joining from us. Yeah, even we're fumbling. Even we're fucking fumbling. We have the money, but we move like a bunch of fucking idiots in the boardroom. And Borussia Dortmund, Leipzig, and them, man, they're bending backwards for big sides. Let's be honest, that's why we're winning the Bundesliga. It's like we're best of the rest right now. If it was 10 years ago or so, I'd say, oh, we're one of the best sides in Europe. And that's why we win our league, and that's why we take our players, all this. Right now, all we're doing is we're trying to get things done, and we're not getting things done because we think we're back in 2010. But in reality, we're in 2025. Which one is it? Yeah, listen, Xavi Simons, similar to Woltemade. You want him, pay the money. Same with Eze. You want him, pay the money. Woltemade, same thing. You want him, pay the money. Left winger, if it's Díaz, if it's Rodrigo, Lookman, Liao, I don't think it's going to happen. 175 million release clause, yeah. And they apparently Milan want to keep him. Unlikely. So, whoever it is, I think you need to have a look at yourselves in the mirror. Honeß, Herbal, Ruend, Driesen, every single one of you. Have a look at yourselves in the mirror, please. Look at yourselves in the mirror and know what you want out of this window. Because clearly you guys don't know what you want. You want a player, but you don't want to spend the money for it. You can't have it both ways. You have to make a sacrifice. Sacrifice for the greater good of this club. It just is how it is. It really is how it is. I'm going to end it here, man. Who should we redirect to? Fucking boiling, man. It's fucking stupid. Absolutely fucking pathetic. No, seriously, man. Oh, yeah, just go for Fiore. There you go. Cheap. You want cheap? Here's cheap. Eren Kunde, bring him back. Zaragoza, keep him. What's that guy's name in the midfield? Fernandez. There you go. خذ تفضل. By the way, I wouldn't mind Woltemade if he changes his mind about us. The thing is, he wants to join us, bro. The guy blatantly told Stuttgart he wants to join us, but we're not doing our fucking jobs. 40 fucking million plus 5. Are they a bunch of dickheads, bro? Are we dickheads? Come on, man. حسبي الله ونعم الوكيل. الله يعطيني صبرا. الله يقويني إن شاء الله. Anyway. Who should I redirect to? You know what? Let's rate Jamie Phillips. We're going to rate Jamie Phillips. He's live. At least his club are making proper moves. So anyone interested in Liverpool content, we're going to rate him. When we rate him, please say Zier raid. Yeah? All right? Zier raid. Give him my regards. Zier raid. Anyway, guys, you know what to do. Subscribe, press the alarm bells for future content notifications, like, comment your way. Go check socials and inshallah roll wherever you may be. I'm fucking livid. I was actually calm with the Hilal stuff, and then I was gonna be calm with this one, and then I see that latest news, and I'm like, fuck off, man. Ruined the whole mood. Fucking idiots. You know what? I'm gonna play a clip that sums up the Bayern board. Take care. See you later. 0 raid on Jamie's chat.
Oh, brother, this guy stinks!
See you later.